Are you suffering from gray hair? Doesn't matter whatever your age is. Does it feel like no matter what you do, your hair keeps losing its color? Do you wish secretly that your hair can transform from this to this? Then you are at the correct place. Here I am today, Dr. Madiha Bhayani, and I'm a licensed hair care practitioner. And today I'll be sharing a powerful DIY remedies for your gray and white hair. These remedies are natural, safe, and effective if used consistently. Now let's clear one myth here. People often say that once your hair turns gray, there is no turning back. But let me tell you, that's not entirely true. If the graying is because of aging or complete loss of pigment, then yes, it can be difficult, yet not impossible. But if the graying is because of the following reasons, then you can certainly get your pigment back. These reasons could be any, like it can be nutritional deficiency, it can be any oxidative stress to your scalp and your hair, or the weak circulation to your scalp. And the best part of today's video is the remedy I'll be sharing you with all is 100% natural. It has no chemicals at all. It has no bad effects on your scalp. It will not destroy your hair at all. That's why I recommend that before jumping to expensive treatments, do give these remedies a try for at least few months. These are natural remedies, so they take time. You will not get result overnight or instantly, but whatever results you get, and if you use these remedies consistently, the results can be permanent, not instant though. So now without wasting any time, let's straight dive into the remedy.
First, take an iron pan. This remedy will be perfect if you make it in an iron pan only, but make sure that the base should be pretty thick. Now keep it on the stove on the medium flame. Using an iron pan is very important because iron vessels naturally releases the trace amounts of iron into the mixture, and this helps restore melanin in the hair. That's why remedies prepared in iron cookware are considered more powerful for turning white hair back to black. Now, take gooseberry, which is also called as amla. If you have fresh amla, wash it properly and then grate it. If you are using dried amla, grind it into a fine powder. Grating is important because it helps release the maximum juice and antioxidants. Amla is one of the richest sources of vitamin C and antioxidants, and it directly helps in restoring natural melanin production in hair. This is the key factor in reversing the graying. Roast the amla well in the pan. Roasting removes the raw smell and enhances the release of active compounds. At this stage, you may notice a light aroma and slight smoke rising. That's when you know it's roasting properly. Now, we're going to add 1 tablespoon of shikakai powder. I'm using powder here because it roasts faster, dissolves easily, and gives direct benefits to the scalp. Shikakai is often called the fruit for hair because it works like a natural cleanser. It removes the scalp buildup, reduces dandruff, and detoxifies the roots, keeping the scalp healthy so the melanin regeneration can happen properly. Let this roast for a bit and then add 1 tablespoon of rita, which is the soap nut. I'm adding powder here, but here I'm showing you the solid form also. If you use the whole rita, remember to remove the seeds first. How you can do it? You can do it either by using a mortar and pestle or by soaking it overnight and then removing the seeds. You can even use the same soaked water later. I'm using powder here for convenience and stronger results. Rita creates a natural lather, deeply cleanses the scalp, removes excess oil, and is known to darken the grey strands gradually. Let me give you a quick tip. You can pre-mix amla, shikakai, and rita powders in equal parts, store them in a jar, and whenever you want, just roast and prepare quickly. It saves time and keeps the potency intact. Now pour in 2 glasses of clean water. Increase the flame until you see the bubbles. Then reduce it back to the medium. Once the water starts boiling, add baljar. This is different from the bhringraj powder. Baljar is a different herb. I soaked it overnight so that all the dirt and impurities come out. Baljar is a powerful traditional herb known for naturally darkening the white hair, improving the scalp blood flow, and strengthening roots. At this stage, you can already notice the watercolor changing. That means the herbs are releasing their properties. Next, we're going to add some cloves. You can use them whole or crush them into powder form. Powdered cloves infuse faster and distribute more evenly. Cloves are rich in antioxidants and have strong anti inflammatory properties. They improve circulation, strengthen the follicles, and are especially good for slowing down premature graying. While this is boiling, let me add cloves also give a warming effect on the scalp, which helps boost hair growth speed. So, if you are someone looking for hair growth, you should use cloves in your remedy too. Now add 1 tablespoon of kalonji, which is called as black seeds or nigella seeds. Kalonji is one of the most effective ingredients for restoring pigment because it stimulates melanin activity and reduces the hair fall. It's a must have in any white to black hair recipe, so make sure you use it. Let everything boil together and infuse well. Then, after some time, turn off the stove but don't let it cool down completely. Keeping it slightly warm helps extract the maximum strength of the herbs. Transfer the mixture into a grinder and blend until smooth. Now pour it back into the iron pan, but this time strain it with the cheesecloth. This step is important because it separates the herbal water from rough particles, making it scalp friendly. You will notice there's already a lot of natural leather here because of the soap nut itself. Another quick tip, don't throw away the strained solids. You can mix them with curd or yogurt, you can say, or aloe vera gel to make a strengthening hair mask. Nothing goes to waste. Now take the strained liquid and boil it again. At this stage, add fenugreek or methi powder. They both are same, but add a little first, then more if needed. The reason is that fenugreek swells up and thickens the mixture. Fenugreek is rich in nicotinic acid and proteins that strengthen roots, give shine, and prevents the premature graying. Keep stirring well to dissolve it evenly. If you see a slightly grainy texture, that's completely normal. Don't worry about it. Stirring ensures the powder doesn't settle at the bottom. Now turn off the stove, cover the pan, and leave it as it is. I prefer to keep it overnight so the herbs release their full potency. The next day you will see the mixture has thickened and become even darker. Mix it well again. Finally add 1 spoon of castor oil. Castor oil coats the hair shaft, locks in moisture, adds shine, and strengthens the strands. It also slows down graying and makes the remedy more nourishing. That's it, your powerful herbal mask is ready. You can use it as a natural shampoo if you want.
You have to apply this hair mask at least once or twice a week. I personally apply this hair mask initially twice a week and then I reduce it into once a week when I see the results in my hair. So make sure you apply it. You have to apply this on your scalp and then on your hairline. To get the double benefit, make sure your hair are wet. You can make them wet with the plain water, just spray it a bit, or you can use any sort of toner you're using. The toner which I personally use is rosemary and gooseberry. Gooseberry means amla. I usually mix them, boil them for some time, and then use it over my scalp and hairline. Gooseberry itself is a very basic element for your black hair. That's why make your hair wet and then apply this scalp mask. Keep this hair mask for at least 1 hour, or you can extend this time to 1.5 hours too. Depends how much time you have. What you have to do after applying this hair mask, make sure to cover it with the shower cap, or if you have nothing, just cover with a plastic wrap so these ingredients don't get dry on your hair and give the better benefits by absorbing more benefits. After around an hour, you have to rinse it off. Make sure that you're not using the shampoo on the same day. You're rinsing it off just with the plain water. After application of this mask and rinsing it off, you have to apply oil when your hair are dry. Once your hair are dry, on the same night you can apply the hair oil. The hair oil which I personally use is specifically made for your turning your gray hair to your black hair. That hair oil, you can see it here, and click here to join the membership to have one-to-one consultation with me. I'll see you at those both places. Till then, bye bye.